Home Team Heroes, presented by Sobeys, Canada's family grocery store.
Paul Maurice has the puck. Maurice carrying it up.
He was drafted in 1984 by Jim Rutherford, and that's how this whole thing started.
Just being captain to me is just an honor.
Nobody would have ever guessed I'd have been a coach when I played.
Coaching trees have traditionally been a football idea. The lines of influence connecting a great coach to succeeding generations. The DNA spreading out through the branches. Mike Holmgren's Green Bay staff in 1992 springs to mind. But what about a hockey equivalent? And what if the common element isn't a person, but a place? There's a town in the southernmost corner of Canada that is directly connected to 5 current National Hockey League head coaches.
Quenneville, DeBoer, Claude Julie, myself, Paul Maurice, a lot of Spitfire alumni.
It's a little bit of a factory, but I can't explain it why. 5 captains from Windsor, so there's something going on in Windsor for sure.
There was something in the water.
Get the job done here. Get the job done. Let's go.
That's 16.1% of the coaches in the NHL right now. That's one town and one team punching way above their weight.
We were all very, very fortunate to be involved in really, really good people that helped shape us. I mean, Jim Rutherford, Pete Kermanis, Tom Windsor shaped my life. And I would not be here in the NHL without that major junior experience.
One thing about Windsor, it's a hard-working, tough town. And people aren't given anything, they work for it. And I think when you come from there, you grow up with that mentality.
It was rough and tough hockey. It's a blue-collar town, and the people like their hockey blue-collar.
Okay, that play inside D-zone coverage. Let's make sure this play doesn't happen again.
And I think a lot of the guys had that type of background that they weren't always the best players, but they found a way to get there. And once you get there, that's just the beginning.
But I was a blue-collar player and really had to work hard to play at the levels that I played at. So maybe that made me understand the game even better and helped me teach it to others better. And that's probably what helped me become a coach.
Give us a chance here. One goal gives you momentum. One goal gets our home fans into it.
Consider the Windsor connections in the NHL coaching carousel of the past year. Last April, the Florida Panthers hired Quenneville. He replaced Bob Boughner, who didn't play for the Spitfires, but, like Quenneville, was born and raised in Windsor. Also fired that day was Boughner's assistant, Paul McFarland. You guessed it, another Spitfire and another Spitfires captain. In January, when DeBoer was let go by the San Jose Sharks, Boughner was hired to replace him. So what's the answer to the riddle? Why has so much coaching talent emerged from this one place? Is it something in the water? The southern latitude? The excellence of the Spitfires organization? The working class ethic of the town? No one can quite put their finger on the source of the magic. They just know it's there.
It's a community that cares about what's going on and cares about each other. And I think when you get that feeling about your own group and you're able to help out the city, it's a great feeling.
We talked a little bit about the reputation of Windsor for developing coaches like that. And I don't have an answer for it, but it's a great club to be a part of, and I'm proud to be a part of it.
No doubt, there's been some interesting captains come out of there to become coaches.
It's yesterday for me, but yeah, I think we're all the same guy. We all play for the Spits.
Home Team Heroes, presented by Sobeys, Canada's family grocery store.